Hallo! I just recorded a new video for my German language philosophy channel about Friedrich Nietzsche. When it's finished, the result will look something like this. Nietzsche nennt den Übermenschen in einem Atemzug mit Göttern und Heroen, also Helden. Now, for my philosophy videos, I always work with a script to provide a high information density and to make as few mistakes as possible, which are still quite a few. Anyway, I thought I'd give you some tips on how to speak scripted into a camera without coming across too weirdly stiff. Since my philosophy videos are in German, you might not be able to check my performance there. But this video and all the other videos on this channel are scripted as well, because English is only a second language to me in which I am not as fit as it might seem. In short, from this very video you can see for yourself whether what I'm talking about is working or not. With that in mind, let's dive in. First, when I have a script ready, I highlight all the passages I want to speak directly into camera, in some color or just in bold. Anything else where you want to fade in other footage, B-roll as you can see it here right now, so that your voice is only heard off camera, you can just read that into the microphone instead of the camera. This saves energy for yourself and disk storage for your computer. Second, I keep the script close to me when shooting a video. Sometimes I put the laptop with the script right next to the camera, sometimes even within the frame. Not to read from it directly, but because it's very handy for everything that comes next. The third tip, again, is pretty obvious. Do not try to memorize the whole script, but of course only short passages at a time. For me, it's usually only 3 or 4 sentences that I try to memorize and then recite in front of the camera. Word for word up to the next insert. Number 4, use your hands. Speaking with some gestures not only helps you to learn the text better, but also to underline certain sections of the text and even to edit your footage. A cut is much less distracting when cutting into motion than between two rather motionless frames. Am I right? That's why I like to use my hands so much, just don't overdo it. 5. Speaking of motion, whenever I have a text hang up, I do just the opposite. Freeze in my movement, lurch briefly to the text, and then continue speaking. How did that work, future self? Freeze in my movement, and then continue speaking. Good enough. I think it works well to cut out such frozen moments so that the cut is not even noticed most of the times. Therefore, it's very helpful to not speak too fast, but rather slowly. That's generally a good advice when speaking in front of a camera and not my greatest skill, thank you, I know. A bonus tip, speak through a smile. That makes everything you say more appealing, I think. In my previous video, I forgot to do this during the call to action of all things. And, well, decide for yourself how that looks. And if this video helped you, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Looks a bit dull, doesn't it? I'll try again. Hey, if you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to learn how to write edutainment video scripts, then check out my Skillshare class. You can watch it for free within the Skillshare trial. There is a link in the description below. If you got feedback, questions, critique, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching and see you next time.